Is it charm, wit, or just the ability to make guests squirm? For years, Ellen DeGeneres was America's favorite talk show host, spreading laughter, dance moves, and surprise giveaways. But behind the standing ovations lurked moments of cringe, awkward silences, pushy questions, and celebrity clapbacks sharper than a new haircut. Was she playful or just pushing it? Let's dive into the most eyebrow-raising moments that made even A-listers reconsider their seat on the Ellen DeGeneres show. Number 7. Mariah Carey's champagne incident. The toast that went too far. Mariah Carey, the queen of high notes and glamour, is no stranger to the public eye. But even for someone accustomed to the spotlight, her 2008 appearance on the Ellen DeGeneres show turned into an uncomfortable and unsettling moment. At the time, speculation about Mariah being pregnant was circulating, yet rather than allowing her the space to confirm or deny the news on her own terms, Ellen decided to pressure her in an unexpected and invasive way. During the interview, Ellen pulled out a glass of champagne and with a mischievous grin said, "Let's toast. If you're not pregnant, you'll drink it." Clearly caught off guard, Mariah nervously smiled, trying to deflect the moment with grace. "I can't believe you did this to me," she murmured, visibly uneasy. Despite her discomfort, Ellen persisted, leaving Mariah with little choice but to play along. She hesitated and barely pretended to sip the champagne, trying to navigate the awkward situation. Shortly after the interview, the world learned that Mariah had indeed been pregnant at the time, but tragically suffered a miscarriage. Years later, she reflected on that moment, admitting how deeply uncomfortable and distressing it had been. Looking back now, knowing the painful events that followed, the scene feels even more heartbreaking, highlighting the insensitivity of forcing personal revelations in public settings. Number 6. Celine Dion's motherly clapback. Ellen has a habit of pushing boundaries, and Celine Dion wasn't about to let her cross one involving her child. During an interview, Ellen casually remarked on Celine's son's long hair. "When are you going to cut that hair?" she asked, assuming it was a harmless joke. Celine, however, wasn't amused. With a composed yet pointed response, she shot back, "Do you have a problem with that?" With steel in her voice and a smile on her face, Celine defended her son's choice to wear his hair long. She called out the hypocrisy. If she shaved his head, people would criticize her. If she let him grow it out, they still had something to say. Ellen tried to laugh it off, but Celine wasn't having it. "My son makes his own decisions," she declared, making it crystal clear that no one, not even the queen of daytime television, had the right to question her parenting choices. Number 5. Justin Bieber's Bora Bora nightmare. Imagine being surprised on national television with an embarrassing private photo of yourself. Now imagine that photo is of you completely naked. That's exactly what happened to Justin Bieber in 2015. During an appearance on the Ellen DeGeneres show, Ellen thought it would be hilarious to bring up a leaked paparazzi photo of Justin on vacation in Bora Bora without clothes. She even flashed a blurred-out version of the image on the screen, giggling as she grilled him about it. "Is that your girlfriend in the background?" she asked, pushing for more details. Justin, visibly embarrassed, tried to laugh it off, but as Ellen kept pressing, his discomfort grew. At one point, he buried his face in his hands and whispered, "Stop." Was it funny for the audience? Maybe. For Justin? Not so much. The moment quickly went viral, with fans and media outlets dissecting every second of his reaction. Though Justin later admitted he had learned to laugh at the situation, it was clear that the unexpected exposure left a lasting mark. Number 4. Taylor Swift's ex-boyfriend game. The moment she had enough. Taylor Swift has been a great sport about many things, but even she had a breaking point. In 2012, Ellen thought it would be fun to quiz Taylor about her ex-boyfriends. She brought out a giant screen filled with pictures of Taylor's rumored flames and handed her a bell. "Ring it when one of these guys inspired a song," Ellen said gleefully. Taylor squirmed, trying to brush it off. "I don't want to do this," she protested, but Ellen kept pushing. The audience roared with laughter, unaware of how uncomfortable Taylor was becoming. She tried to keep her composure, but the pressure was relentless. As the audience laughed, Taylor's discomfort was evident. Finally, she snapped. "This makes me feel so bad about myself," she admitted. "Every time I come here, you make me question what I stand for." Her voice wavered, revealing a rare moment of vulnerability. For someone so used to public scrutiny, this was a moment of genuine frustration. It was an uncharacteristically raw moment from the normally composed singer and a reminder that not all jokes land the way they're intended. The interview remains one of the most talked about moments in Swift's career, highlighting the fine line between humor and insensitivity. Number 3. Dakota Johnson's epic clapback. The moment went viral instantly, with social media exploding in support of Dakota's calm but firm response. Fans praised her for standing her ground, showing confidence and refusing to let Ellen rewrite the narrative. Memes flooded the internet, capturing the exact moment Ellen's usual charm failed to work in her favor. Many viewers saw this as more than just a clapback. It was a rare instance of a celebrity subtly but effectively holding a powerful talk show host accountable on her own stage. The exchange reignited discussions about Ellen's past treatment of guests and staff, adding fuel to the growing controversy surrounding her show. This moment wasn't just television drama, it was a cultural reset, shifting public perception and proving that even the most influential personalities couldn't escape the power of authenticity. It also marked the beginning of a larger shift in Hollywood, where celebrities felt more empowered to speak up against unfair treatment. Dakota's composed yet razor-sharp response became a blueprint for handling uncomfortable public encounters with grace. Even years later, the clip continues to circulate, serving as a reminder that confidence and honesty can outshine even the most dominant media figures. Number 2. Hasan Minhaj's lesson in respect. Comedian Hasan Minhaj walked into the Ellen show expecting a fun interview. Instead, he had to correct Ellen on something basic: his name. "It's Hasan Minhaj," he said politely but firmly. "This is a big deal because my parents are here." Rather than brushing it off, he used the moment to highlight a larger issue: the way people struggle with ethnic names, but somehow have no problem pronouncing complicated ones like Timothy Chalamet. The audience laughed, but Hasan's point was crystal clear. It wasn't just about pronunciation, it was about respect. He turned an awkward moment into a teachable one, reminding everyone that names carry identity and history. Ellen, caught off guard, tried to recover, but the message had already landed. Number 1. Wendy Williams and Cher. Two women who weren't having it. Wendy Williams and Cher both had their moments of standing up to Ellen. Wendy once joked that Ellen looked like Justin Bieber. "Do I look like Justin Bieber?" Ellen asked, her tone noticeably less playful than usual. The audience laughed, but the tension was real. And then there was Cher. During a game on the show, Ellen teased Cher about her love of chocolate, implying it meant something more suggestive. Cher didn't even blink. "No," she said flatly. "I don't mean it that way." The audience chuckled nervously, but her expression made it clear she wasn't playing along. Cher, known for her no-nonsense attitude, wasn't about to let the moment be twisted into something uncomfortable. In both instances, Ellen found herself facing guests who weren't afraid to push back. And that's a wrap on the most cringe-worthy moments from the Ellen DeGeneres show. Were these playful jokes or full-on celebrity ambushes? Let us know in the comments, because debating this might be less awkward than watching the actual interviews. If you had fun or just love a good celebrity clapback, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell. Unlike Ellen's guests, you won't be put on the spot here, just entertained. See you in the next video, where hopefully no one gets forced to drink champagne.